because having your own garden, not only does it, provide you literal fruits of your labor, it actually does help the environment in a lot of like pollination. It helps composting. Like, where do you begin if you're looking to start a garden?
Whew, where to begin? I mean, most people will go to the garden center, and that is not the first step. That is the rookie move, is to just go to the garden center, start buying plants. I think the key is viewing your home and your space as an ecosystem. If you take an ecosystem first approach, you are not just going to look at how can this land benefit me with what I'm growing, but how can I benefit the land and put more into it, both from a plant perspective and also a wildlife perspective. So I will first start with the ecosystem. I will look at all the factors from light to wildlife to water sources to topography, all these different things that could impact the plant selections that I have and also the other beings that have already been there before I was. And once I kind of understand that full ecosystem and what I need to kind of do to keep it in balance, then I'm going to find ways that I can regenerate it. Is that growing my own food? Is that building wildlife habitats and pollinator hotels? You commonly see them look like bird houses where you put little, shoots and bamboo pieces in there for them to build homes. Are you putting a water fountain and a water source? People forget that pollinators need water to survive, just like many other animals. Only then will I go to the garden center and say, okay, my ecosystem is the right way it needs to be. Now I'm going to go get some plants that will help further that mission. Many of those can help further, what is stocked in my fridge as well, which is great.
Mm.
And the pollinators and the animals, they'll thank you for it, right? If you put out a bunch of pollinating flowers around your tomatoes and your other fruiting bodies that require pollination from those insects, you will be rewarded with huge yields and an even better gardening season.
Yeah, 100%. I want to dive into that a little bit deeper. So you're talking about topography, you're talking about